Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. You read the title of this video, you know what we're going to talk about. The time has come to take the wraps off Intel's 9th generation CPUs, chipsets, and motherboards. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button right now and turn on that little bell to receive notifications. We upload basically every single day of the week, so do yourself a big old favor and make sure you're subscribed. We're going to take a first look at the MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Plus motherboard that supports Intel's 8th generation CPUs like the 8700K and Intel's 9th generation CPUs like the brand new 6-core 6-thread i7 9600K, the 8-core 8-thread i7 9700K, and the 8-core 16-thread i9 9900K. What a time to be alive. Let's check it out. Alrighty, we're going to take a look at this brand new offering from MSI and chat more about the new CPUs a little bit later towards the endish half of the video. Yeah, let's take a look now. Oh yeah, special presentation. Isn't this nice? If you're new here, we do Motherboard Mondays every Monday, and basically what we do is we take a look at a new motherboard every Monday. Pretty self-explanatory, right? This is the new MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Plus, which supports the new Intel 9th generation CPUs. But yeah, let's take a closer look and see what you get in the box when you buy this guy. Very exciting stuff. Alrighty, what do we got here? First, we've got these SATA cables for plugging in all of your SATA drives. Pretty straightforward. Next, we have the digital versatile disc with all of the drivers and utilities required. However, who's even got a DVD drive? I don't know, I said that last week. Come on, don't be boring, mate. Check out this guy here. It is a true gaming catalog / pamphlet, and for some reason it's grown some wings and decided it wanted to fly off screen. Check out this guy. This is a sticker for your case. If it is something that you're interested in, you have it. It is the MSI Dragon guy. I don't know what his name is, I keep forgetting. He is a thank you for choosing this MSI product brochure piece of paper thing. Actually, no. Thank you, MSI, for sending this to us. Whoa, that got a little bit violent. Next, right, here's a quick installation guide so you can install your motherboard nice and quickly. I'm using that joke a lot lately. Now here's something I don't think I've ever consciously seen before. It's a standoff notification, basically so when you put this in your case, you don't put in standoffs and short out your motherboard, which can happen, and I've seen it happen. He is the user guide to tell you how to live your life and basically tell you everything about the board. Some M.2 screws so you can screw in your M.2s to your motherboard. There are a couple slots. This is the I/O shield, so you can see what's on the back of your computer once you build it with this beautiful new motherboard. And let's take a look at the motherboard itself. Now, this board has not been taken out of the plastic. In fact, I'm opening this with you guys here live. Well, not live because it's a voiceover, but for the first time. So you guys get to see this for the first time at the same time that I got to see it. Does that make sense? I guess it does make sense, right? We have 6 SATA ports here in this nice little cutout section. I really like how they've done this. There's also a USB 3.0 header, very, very nice right-angled connector. It's actually better to plug it in this way, easier for cable management, and I love it. There's also another USB 3.0 header in the standard configuration, a 24-pin power connector for your power supply, and a PWM fan header. Right, let's move along. We have the front panel audio connector, as well as an analog RGB header. We have 3 PWM fan headers right here. See, I get to it eventually. We have a trusted platform module header right here for your TPM if that's something you use. You have 2 USB 2.0 headers. These are basically used only for AIOs and other lighting stuff these days, and a front panel header connector for your buttons and switches. Alrighty, let's take a look at the top of the board here. We have an RGB header as well for analog RGB. There's an AIO / water pump header for PWM, as well as a CPU fan PWM header as well. And last but not least is the 8-pin CPU power connector. Let's take a look at the connectivity. You've got PS2 and USB 2.0 for your keyboards, DVI and HDMI for display. You've got USB 3.1 and USB 3.1 Type-C Gen 2. Ethernet, which is 1 gigabit, as well as some more USB ports, and all of the audio connectivity. no optical, but that's okay. Now these new 9th generation CPUs retain the same socket, which is the 1151-2 socket, and it also has 4 DDR4 RAM slots. Next up is the slot for Intel's CNVI Wi-Fi modules. It's actually based on PCI Express, but specifically for the Wi-Fi module. Right, we have a 2280 length M.2 slot. This can be used for Optane, as well as a regular M.2 slot here, which is like full length. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, as well as another PWM fan header. I thought I'd just add that bit in. And let's talk about something that we don't usually talk about in these videos, and that's the PCIe slots. You've got a x16 at the top, you've got 4x1 slots, and a x8 slot for 2-way crossfire. That's right, this board does not support SLI, but it does support 2-way crossfire.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on.
This is kinda, let's call it a semi-review. Let's talk about the specific features of the MPG Z390 Gaming Plus. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, it supports Intel's Optane memory modules and supports MSI's twin turbo M.2 connectivity, which gives you transfer speeds like in the vicinity of around about 32 gigabits per second. Now, one thing I'm immediately a fan of with this board is the cutout for the SATA ports and the USB 3.0 header. It's got like that nice little cutout. I reckon every single motherboard should do this because it just makes cable management a lot easier, especially with the USB 3 connectors. Like, we all love to hate them when they're like part of the case wiring loom and they're just crazy thick and they're always just awkward. And I think this is a pretty elegant solution. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier as well, the MPG Z390 Gaming Plus supports 2-way crossfire, but no SLI support, which is okay because I think Crossfire scales pretty well, and for those Team Red GPU guys, I think you're all good. We actually did a video about like Crossfire and like how it works and how it scales a little while ago, and you can check that out in the top right hand corner right now. We do have a build with this board coming later in the week, but we can't talk about any performance metrics of these new CPUs until a later date. Obviously, we know how these chips perform, but we can't discuss that with you guys at all. So please do yourself a favor and don't ask in the comments. What I can talk about though is the CPU that's been tested with this board. It's been tested with the new i7-9700K, which has a base clock of around about 3.6 gigahertz and it boosts up to around 4.9 gigahertz. Now the i9-7900K has a TDP of 95 watts and is built on the 14 nanometer Coffee Lake process with a solid IHS. That's right guys, they finally soldered it, so you don't have to delit it, and deliting with this new generation is a thing of the past. That's it, that's all the info I can talk about. No performance stuff until the performance embargo is lifted. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, you know what to do and tell us what you didn't like about it. Once again, thanks so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peek, we seek. And yeah, I'm very, very excited for this new 9th generation Intel stuff. I wish we could share more, but right now, you just have to be patient like the rest of the world.